I avoided this for way too long. Basically, I was supposed to start this project 3 weeks ago. However, no more running or laying on the kitchen floor between the filth. No, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to make clothes for my cousin, who, unlike my mum, is not required to love me. So there's a bit more at stake. And also, it's gonna be made with stretchy fabric. Not the fabric I'm most confident in, so yay! This project is made of 2 clothing pieces. First, the top she asked me for. It's basically like a turtleneck top, then with frills. And a little Phoebe. And a little surprise garment. A dress that I saw and I really want to try and make. But a dress that I saw and really wanted to give a shot at making it, but know in my heart that I would not feel comfortable wearing it because it's not me. And judging by the clothes she wears, I think she might like this, but in fact, she might not. But it's an extra piece of clothing, so it's just extra. She can't hate me for it, right? I'm a little bit nervous, mostly by the top, because I do got a good base pattern, which is a turtleneck pattern from Paper Cut Patterns. However, I'm not certain how to do the frilly bits that she was required. Also, the top she was basically knitted, and this is going to be sewing and not knitting because I can't knit. I want to learn, but I can't do it as of now. So it's going to be a little bit different than the picture she's showing me, which is this picture. I think the easiest one is the dress because I'm just going to follow the instructions from Isa in Stitches, which is the pattern I'm going to use. Okay, the blue one is going to be the dress because I think she would look very good in it. This green is going to be the turtleneck. I hope this works. So far I haven't really liked what I've made with those kind of fabrics, so it bodes well. So yeah, that's it, what I'm gonna do. Let's just get on with the project. Oh, you're cute. I haven't filmed the entire process, so I cut out pattern pieces out of fabric, and then I already sewed the basic things, like not the complicated part. I did the shoulder and I attached the sleeve. Now I only need to sew up the sleeves and the sides. And then we have the base for the top done. I do realize that I do not, as of now, don't want to do this professionally. It's a whole lot of thing. I wanted to use this, but it's stretchy. It's very weird. Oh, it makes a nice noise. Just listen. You hear it? Anyway, I didn't manage to get that working on my sewing machine, so I don't know. I didn't knew that this existed, but it does. So brilliant. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So my plan for the ruffle bits, because I'm at some I have doubled and others I have tripled, like to ruffle it up. I asked my mum, but then she didn't respond right away because apparently she does have a life too. And then I just went for the safe bet and went for triple the length of each piece, except for the one that I forgot, which was the neck part. I did that double because by that time she said double is enough. So I'm kind of worried that I messed this up. It's stretchy fabric. I don't know. So I got these tiny bits. They're supposed to be the color. I have them after I already have them. So yeah, the idea, like I have 2 bits So instead of folding it over, I'm in between the bits. I'm going to put the ruffle and then attach it to this, the neckline, and hopefully I can do that by the end of tomorrow and have this finished. So I can move on to the dress, which hopefully is going to be a whole lot less stressful, although I do need to find different thread. We're almost finished with the top. I only need to attach the collar to the rest of the bodice, so I pinned it already. I'm going to sew this part with a zigzag stitch, and then I'm gonna fold the other part over, and then I'm just going to do like a straight stretch stitch because that just looks better. So we're almost done that, and then we're going to move on to the dress. I hope I can make it all today. I do need to do groceries. You hear my bunny in the background. I do need to get groceries because I do not have any food. I really don't want to. I hate to do that. You know. Yeah, so I think, yeah, the dress is, I think, the easiest part. So let's just finish this. Okay, let's do a try on test. It's not going to be completely my size, but that should be alright. No. It's bad, isn't it? Yeah, it is bad. Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't have the energy for this. Fuck. Hi, it's me again. I don't know if I've talked about this. Really, my brain is not going great. Anyway, I left the top for what it is right now. 'Cause I don't know how to fix it. I definitely know that I'm not gonna sew stretchy fabric for a while after finishing the dress. Because I'm not really having fun. I'm not. It's stressful. I started by a dress by putting the bust bits together, as you do, and I sew the strip. I need to put it inside out. I hope it looks good, not too wonky, but I don't know anymore. Things are not going smooth. I had to redo this because I for some reason couldn't figure out how to put it together, and then I didn't loop it completely true and I lost some thread and I had to do it all over again. So yeah, we're not having fun. Right now we need to put the right sides together to the back and the front. I do really love this color though. So yeah, it's not a lot of work. I'm just worried that I'm gonna F these things up again. Look at it. Stop. I hope she's not going to hate me for not really giving her the perfect top. I'm just not very good at stretchy fabric. I hope I do better and that she likes this more and that she doesn't go completely mad at me. I don't think she will, but she might do it secretly and just never tells me that how much she finds it. I don't know. And this is why I don't really make clothes for people, because it freaking terrifies me. It makes me nervous. I want to do good, but a lot of my projects have you know, minor mistakes, and because it's for myself I'm like, fine. But and also I never made a stretchy thing that I actually really like. Both of those were like very simple and I couldn't do that, and then I said yes to making one with ruffles. Might have not been the smartest move. Anyway, this is my introduction to the dress. Yippee. So it's now time for hemming everything. We're gonna do it with a stretch stitch. Yes, a stretch stitch. And after do that, I'm gonna do this part, like the loop bit, wherever that is. And I also need to turn this over. Okay. So that's all that's left from the dress. I hope this is going to work out. But the rest of the top, even though this was an extra, I think this is now the main gift. And I really hope she's gonna like it. Hi. So, Jesus, Phoebe, don't start on me. Hello there. I've come to an end to this little project that wasn't so fun for me. Yeah, I gifted the garments, I think already 2 weeks ago. 1 week, 2 weeks? 2 weeks ago, I think, to my cousin. I did of course mention the imperfection on the shirt, and I guess without me mentioning it, you probably have not noticed it. I can say that it looked so much better on her. I'm also very glad that she was willing to be on camera for this, because I did film it just in case, because I don't want to force anyone to be on camera, because, you know, if you don't want to, you don't want to. So I wore it for myself, and I can tell you, I did not look good. I did not look good in it, because, well, first of all, I'm very uncomfortable in bodycon, and this was a bodycon dress. And second of all, it was a couple sizes too small for me. So it was very confronting, and I was really hoping she would allow me to film her, because it looks so much better on her, because it's actually size she is. And, you know, here is my cousin. thank you, Ilse. But yeah, I think she was definitely very happy with the dress, as far as I could tell. The color looked very good on her, in my opinion, and to my aunt and my mum's opinion as well. So, and I think she told it herself as well. Yeah, she looked good in it, and I'm very happy, and I think she's happy. I did told her that I am willing to sew other stuff for her in the future, but no stretchy fabric, but that's gonna be fine. Yeah, so it's not been a total success, but it wasn't as much of a fail as I originally thought, so good for me. My next project will probably already be online. No, it is online. It's already online. It's a week online, so that's gonna be fun. The project after this, I was going to sew, but it's gonna be something a little bit different the next video, because I couldn't be bothered to sew. So yeah, but after that I am going to find my sewing bug again. I'm trying to get it back so that I will sew, because I have at least 2 projects that I'm very excited about wearing, but before I can wear them I need to make them. One is an actual complete sewing project and the other one is an alteration. So if you're curious, then please subscribe. You're very welcome here. And if you want to do me more favors, please comment and like this video and other videos. So yeah, I am back. I am aiming this time to do a weekly upload. It's not going to be sewing every week because I feel that's just not possible. But there are other things I want to do, like other DIY projects that I want to try out, and although I do need to find inspiration for that, and I want to try to do some styling videos or something, you know, like just play around with clothes, because that seems to calm me down and I need some calming down right now. So yeah, if you like this video, like, which I already asked, sorry. So yeah, that's this video, and I will end with the end result, or perhaps I have done the end result before, and if I have shown you already, then see you next week.